Hello and welcome. My name is Shane Smith. I'm Chairman and Chief Executive of Independent International Investment Research, based out of London. Welcoming you today from the Research Oracle Virtual Roadshow studio in Mumbai, which is part of our Capital Connections network. Very happy to welcome a diverse audience of investor relations officers from securities issuers, investor relations firms, stock exchanges, institutional brokers, private client brokers, and a number of other institutional investors today. I hope to be able to show you through this presentation the value that the Virtual Roadshow platform and the research service that stands behind it can bring to each type of audience member that's joined us today. If you're watching the recorded version rather than participating live today, I want you to note the indexing system so that you can scan through to find the particular components of this presentation that are of particular interest to you. Note also that the live delivery infrastructure, notably the content delivery network that has been that delivers the live presentation, does so without buffering or pixelation or other degradation of the service. Your experience in watching the recorded version, however, will depend on the quality of your connection to the public internet. Following the presentation, I'll open up to an interactive question and answer session so that anybody participating today can ask me questions. And of course, the documents presented here, mainly the PowerPoint presentation, will be available at www.rover.tv. I'm very grateful for your attendance today. I'm particularly delighted that you've been able to join this presentation without having to bear the time or the disruption or the financial cost, and in particular the carbon footprint cost of attending an in-person meeting. So first of all, a quick overview of the Virtual Roadshow desktop platform. What you're looking at is a high-definition video, high-fidelity audio platform. This means that you can look directly into my eyes when I answer your questions, and you can hear any telltale intonations in my voice. This attribute of being able to look directly into the presenter's eyes is given really full effect when you switch to full screen mode. In full screen mode, I can, as a member of the audience, I can look at the full screen presentation of the video on one screen, and if I have twin monitors, I can look at the presentation materials on the second screen. So I can be looking at PowerPoint or Excel or whiteboard on a different screen while I'm looking at the full face presentation from the presenter. This enhances the effect, combined with the high fidelity audio. This enhances the effect of being in something pretty similar to a physical meeting.
Window, Dramatic, Firefox menu.
The presentation tools at your disposal include the full suite that you'd normally expect to be able to use in a physical meeting: PowerPoint, Excel, pre-recorded video, and whiteboard are the typical tools. You successfully joined this presentation without leaving your desk or without installing any proprietary software. That's important because from the issuer's point of view, from the presenter's point of view, the success of this presentation is measured to some extent by how many institutional investor clients are attending. And of course, the easier we make it for those institutional investor clients to attend, the larger the audience will be. The global audience is watching this presentation concurrently, irrespective of where in the world you're located. At the end of the presentation, when you want to ask me questions, you can do so either verbally, and if you wish, you can pose questions through the instant messaging panels to the right of the desktop, where you'll see under the attendee list, which is in the top left, the first panel, which allows you to communicate with each other, so the audience can communicate by instant messaging. And below that panel, the audience can communicate directly with the moderator of the meeting, to relay questions to the presenter. For attendees, note that you can be anonymous if you don't wish to disclose your identities to other attendees, or you can use your proper names if that's not an issue for you. During the Q&A session, very importantly, you'll notice that there is a minimal delay only between you asking me a question and me responding, and that's part of the network infrastructure that we've embraced in order to provide this platform to you. Finally, what you're looking at, if you're looking at a recorded version of this presentation, is an archive, and that archive is available to view on your PC or on your BlackBerry or on your iPhone via YouTube. So to describe a little bit who I'm talking about today, first of all, Independent International Investment Research PLC is the group company, incorporated in the UK, regulated and authorised by the Financial Services Authority, and registered in the United States as an investment advisor with the SEC. Within the group, we have PronetAnalytics.com, which is the principal operating company and is in fact the regulated vehicle. Irideus Limited, which is our international intermediated research company, and Independent Research Private Limited, which is our wholly owned research subsidiary based in Mumbai in India. The key products that I'm talking about today are the Research Oracle Virtual Roadshow and Irideus.org. Working with us on the ROVR and Irideus.org products are a range of strategic partners who assist us to produce research, to distribute research, and to identify particular targets for the distribution of research in order to maximize its efficacy. So into the body of what I'd like to talk about today, the Intermediated Research Initiative and Capital Connections to facilitate investor and corporate access. And I'll be talking a lot today about our partners in this initiative, Argus Research Company, Zacks Investment Research, Copal Partners, and Aranka. So a little detail on background and milestones. We are an independent research provider, founded in 1996, regulated and authorised by the Financial Services Authority in the UK since 2000, also registered with the SEC since 2000, and listed on London Stock Exchange in the same year. We were embraced by 7 US broker-dealers to provide research to their retail audience in 2004, and we announced PSQ Analytics with the London Stock Exchange in 2008. We announced the Intermediated Research Initiative and incorporated Irideus.org in 2009, and more recently launched Capital Connections using our proprietary ROVR platform for investor and corporate access in 2010. This effectively represents the convergence of properly independent equity research with corporate investor access in a non-dealing offering. And that's important because, as I'll describe as we go through the presentation, the business model for the future of research funded by commissions from secondary dealing or from investment banking revenues has effectively been eliminated by commercial and regulatory developments over the last few years. Importantly, we compete with none of you, and we complement all of your activities, and indeed your activities make our activities possible.